Hey guys, this is Chulbul Meme Boy back with another video. हाँ, ये बहुत pretentious video होने वाली है because I'm going to be talking about this feedback loop that is very detrimental to the YouTube community. Basically keeping channels from growing, and you can double your numbers making the same content. But you must be asking me ki acha, if he's making the same content, how is he doubling his numbers? Before that, let me give you some context about this phenomena. Ever realized why I'm still a small creator who pours hours and hours of work into videos that a handful of people watch, and people like Triggered Insan who state facts obvious to the videos? Why do they get millions and millions of people watching them every single day? This doesn't just hold true for Triggered Insan. Many YouTubers who have a bigger audience and make content that unka editor is doing more work than they are doing in the video. Triggered Insan and I have a barrier in between us. But the difference is Triggered Insan has broken that barrier and I am still stuck behind it. Okay, now you're asking me, what do I consider the benchmark for the barrier? What I consider the benchmark for the barrier is 1,000 subscribers. See, when you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you get incentive, fame, money. This ain't no Hollywood, my brother, but then still you have to agree. Fame, money is some ego steroids right there. In the blink of an eye, you are at 1 million subscribers, 2 million, 3 million, who knows, even 10 million. But now you're so locked into your content, you're churning out the same thing again and again and again. You're stagnant. You're stagnant, waiting for your numbers to drop. And if you don't stay relevant, remember, if you don't stay relevant, slowly but surely your channel will die. Small creators collapse. Most of the people who join this platform want to make videos because their friend told them कि अरे भाई, अगर तूने YouTube ज्वाइन कर लिया तो तेरे को पैसे मिल सकते हैं घर बैठे बैठे. बहुत आसान है भाई, बना ले YouTube चैनल, तू अच्छा डांस करता है. So they create a YouTube channel thinking that उनको 2-3 दिन में पैसे आना चालू हो जाएंगे without any real knowledge about how you actually attain the money, even if you get to the goal. Now they make these videos that, let's say, nobody actually watches because they do not make the effort. So when they don't get this instant fame that they have been fantasizing about, they stop uploading videos. Those channels tend to die, and sometimes after 6 or 7 years, maybe 1 or 2 memes are made on them. Most of the YouTubers that tend to succeed in this day and age are the ones who genuinely wanted to make videos because that was their passion. Maybe that roast somebody, or maybe singing. That is their passion, so they did not give 2 shits about making money, but they just kept doing it because they loved to do it. When engineering was booming in the late 70s and 80s, 90s, you could be an average engineer and yet still get a decent but stable pay. Hence, the conclusion that I've come up with is that if there is demand for something and the goods are mediocre, you'll still sell the goods at a proper price. But you're saying कि भाई ये YouTube पे कैसे आया? How does this correlate to YouTube at all? The demand बढ़ी because of Jio, and तभी there were YouTubers that were few and far off. So obviously they bloomed, gaining audience as fast as Mumbaikar Nikhil gained his ego when he started becoming popular. Bad joke. But like engineering, right now, you have to be the cream of the crop to get somewhere on YouTube. You have to put countless hours of work into your stuff if you even want to get recognized by 100 people. So in conclusion, I said something about psychological mindset that prevents small YouTubers to grow. Okay, just take into account that the next few lines that I'm going to say are only apply to the people who lack critical thinking. So let's say that person lands on a channel with 100 subscribers. They will tend to think that there is something wrong with that YouTuber, that YouTuber only has 100 subscribers. And in the subconscious mind, they tend to become nitpicky about the content that they are seeing, and their mind scrams to find even the smallest thing that they dislike. So when they find that small thing, they will tend to shut off and not even listen to what's going to come next. Remember, I'm talking about the people who lack critical thinking. Okay, now let's take the same content from that 100 sub channel to somebody who has 1 million subs. I swear to God, if you don't like the content, you will give it a second chance because it has 1 million people backing it up. You must be thinking कि भाई ये 1 million लोग कुछ तो देख के सब्सक्राइब किए होंगे भाई, तो you give it a second chance. You tend to give it a second chance because you think कि है कुछ तो है इसमें, and you will, even if you don't like it, you still see 2-3 videos more to confirm that you don't like it. Hence you're just playing into the system that I've been talking about for the whole video. Okay, now don't be sad. I'm sad, please. The audience that I've been striving for has come up. There's a glimmer of hope in this whole situation. There is an audience that is searching for new talent, tired of the old repetitive content put out by big YouTubers. And that's why channels like Sunray, Papaukas, Creed, and many other, I cannot stop naming, continue to grow.
It's like it's playtime and it's free time. In the dance, yeah, they have it like a glance. Yeah, we stepping out the room. Got money in my mind. I got pussy shine, caught deep on my line. And I try, really try, focus on my grind. Why they wanna watch when I ain't got the time? I ain't got the time.